Okay.
All right.
You ready?
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to What the Body.
Welcome to What the Body.
We're happy you're here. Today is about Get to Know Jess Day. We did meet last week.
Yes.
And I'm excited to get to know you.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Wait, did you say we met last week?
Yeah. I mean, our last podcast.
Oh.
Right?
Because we met 2 years ago.
Mm.
I thought you met me a week ago.
No, you met me on the podcast last week, last episode.
Oh, right.
It's okay. We'll get it together. I promise.
They met you last week.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Well, on the podcast, this is confusing. I feel like...
That's fair.
Okay.
Okay. Ignore all of this. We're rambling. This is Get to Know Jess Day.
Yay. Let's do it.
So to start with, I want to know what sets your soul on fire. And that can be anything. However you interpret that question, I want it. I want it.
Great question. I love to have a purpose.
Ooh. I like that.
I need to have a purpose.
Okay.
And I need to add value.
Tell me more.
Whether that's in any place. I do it from hosting people.
Ooh.
People will sometimes say, don't host, you don't have to. And I'm like, I love it. I love to
She's a very
be
good
purposeful and add value and like in every single thing that I do constantly. And I want to just do it more and more and more and more and more. Add value, have purpose. Add value, have purpose.
host. Where do you think that comes from?
Probably the need for affirmation in some way. Seeking attaboys, maybe?
Validation.
I don't know. Validation. That's good. Yeah, that's it.
We're the same human. That's why I love it.
Yeah. No, yeah. I love it. Yeah.
And it's weird because like words of affirmation are definitely a love language
Yes.
that I didn't know about. And I feel like that's sort of what you're talking about is like, that's how you're showed love. Like that's how you feel loved.
Or, yes, I haven't taken the quiz in a really long time, but another big one for me was acts of service.
Oh.
Because I do acts of service, right?
Okay.
I do
Look,
stuff.
We already answered a question.
Okay.
That was-
Yeah, acts of service. Like it, in love, like dishes, laundry, think of things
She
for
feeds
my
people
car.
really well.
Yeah. But in friends and stuff, it's like, just like,
I love that.
yeah, I don't know,
I love
acts of
that.
service.
I think love languages are super important. We don't talk enough about them.
Yeah.
It's like trying to fit a round peg into a square hole.
Yeah. You got to know how somebody wants to
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
Well, and you have to know personally how you want to be loved,
Yeah.
right? So
And you have to let the person love you the way they need to as well.
that's true.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. I don't. Yeah.
I want to know your origin story. What got you here today? What got you to right here today?
Oh, we don't have enough time for that, sweetie.
Give me the overview.
Yeah, I think,
What do they call it? Cliff Notes?
yeah, the Cliff Notes version is, I think this is a good direction. I was in corporate. I graduated with a degree in exercise physiology. And
I did not know
yeah,
that.
and I didn't really know what I was doing, and I didn't really,
Okay.
and then when I found out, you have to go to 4 more years of school to be a physical therapist, I was like, oh no, I'm poor. I need to get a job. So, that's why you get mentors and stuff. I didn't have that. So I graduated and got a really great job and basically did project management and career services and, worked in staffing and sort of helped people get jobs. And then I went into project management after that, actually. That was first. And then I did project management. And I loved project management, value,
Yeah.
purpose,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Organization. Blah. So I loved it. But, and I worked for a fantastic company who the president was amazing. And I went to him and I said, I want to do more. I want to be more. What does that look like here?
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I can get you into this executive leadership program. I do stuff. Shout out to David Finch. And so he kind of encouraged me and directed me to go with John Grinnell, who's local to Raleigh. And I did an executive leadership program. It was a year-long program. We went to Wilmington once a month. And all these executive business owners, founders got together. And it's like therapy for executives. You dive in.
What? That sounds super fascinating.
It was amazing. And so I met a lot of really great people that I still talk to in that group. And it starts baby group and you kind of work up to the year-long program, but you get to know everybody really well. It's a super safe space. It's completely confidential. So you can just, spill about your business. You can spill about, and it's really, the troubles you have at work or the troubles you have, whatever. It's really like, okay, what's going on inside? Let's therapize this. And so you do that. And then you hold each other accountable. And it's just it was so wonderful.
It's like your own board of directors.
Right. And when he enrolled me and paid for the program, he said, I might lose you at the end of this, but it's going to be totally worth it because you're going to grow and this is what you want and this is what you need. So he was wonderful.
I love people that are cheerleaders like that.
Yes. And so certainly by the end of it, I had met somebody who was in the startup world in Durham, and I met a founder named Tatiana who was starting a beverage company that was just her and her cousin at the time.
Yeah.
And I met her and I decided to take a leap of faith, and I quit my job and I took a 60% pay cut to join the startup. I didn't know anything about CPG. I didn't know anything about what I was doing. And I just took the leap of faith, and I was with that company for 3 years and I learned everything retail. And so
I love that.
I loved it too. And that ended. And so I moved to LA for a year to work for Keurig Dr. Pepper to see how the big kids did beverage. I wanted to see what it was. And I got an apartment on the water and in LA.
No, you didn't.
And it was amazing.
Oh, I bet you loved it.
I have to show you pictures if I haven't showed you pictures.
Yeah, no, I would love to see
I lived
it.
in Redondo Beach for a year.
Did you?
It was lovely.
I lived in Los Feliz for a year.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't know that about you.
And while I was there, another startup here named Carpe was in need of a head of retail. And I loved the guys and I loved the company, and I was really excited to kind of do retail by myself. And so I moved back.
I love that.
Yeah.
And here you are.
And here I am.
I love that.
Yeah.
Is that what brought you to Raleigh?
I had been in Raleigh previously.
Okay.
Right?
Right, because you were in Wilmington and coming back and forth and doing all the leadership.
Well, I did, I was in Raleigh for all that. So awesome. Raleigh for a long time. And then from Carpe to HIKI, and loved the brand and made it my own. And
well, we're so thankful for you.
Relaunched it and added on the product that is launching now, and moved over from I was in a head of retail role for 3 years, and then moved over to run a brand and launch a brand and make products. And
fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Good
talk
products.
about scary. I know retail, and now I'm like in charge of launching, founding, and doing, and
scary.
So been doing that, and I feel really, 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 really good and strong and positive and happy about this new product, and that led us to our podcast.
Yeah, that's why
it led us to meet.
Yeah,
yeah.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
If you could describe yourself in one sentence, what would that be?
Strong-minded, loyal, squishy.
Oh, look at those keywords.
Yeah.
I love that. That feels very you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's off the cuff.
I like that. The
strong-minded, loyal, squishy.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're making shirts. You asked me this question too. What's your sign? Does it fit you?
I am an Aries sun and an Aries moon.
You're not.
I'm on fire, honey.
You are. Fire and water. Look at us. No wonder.
Yeah.
That
I'm
actually
on
makes
fire.
a lot of sense. It's funny because when we've been doing our tasks separately, we've done opposite tasks.
Without talking to each other.
And that feels very Aries and very Cancer.
Yeah.
That feels very water and fire.
Yeah, I need to take a beat before I talk because my tone can slice you.
Something's...
And I don't think I'm talking completely normal. I don't know. It's just the Aries.
Fire. She's fire.
She's moody.
What is your biggest fear in life?
That is a good question. I mean, I always joke that my biggest fear is being homeless and poor.
Oh.
Like,
yeah.
Which is failure. Like,
there's a lot that takes to get to there, but yes.
Right. Like, no, it's like, I love to work and I love to add value and I love, all this stuff. And I want to do it really good and I put everything into it. But that's really scary because you're doing a bunch of stuff that you don't know how to do. And so you have to learn it.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you fall flat on your ass. And, you know, I always just, it's irrational.
Right.
But
I think fears in general are
Aries
irrational, but
yes, Aries in general, from what I've seen, wake up every day fearing failure every single day. Every single day, they're going to die.
you're in fight or flight all the time.
Yeah. I mean, unhealthy, in an unhealthy, right? You
We'll work on
learn tools to
Yeah.
tackle that.
Yeah.
So you meditate all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Save my
can't
life.
get my brain to shut off enough to meditate. I'm working on that.
Mm.
It's like a squirrel. It like something.
I got some good guided meditations.
I do
for
feel
you.
like you're a good meditator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned.
Um,
Years.
it is a learned practice.
Oh, for sure. You can. It's not.
I'm working on it.
Okay. I'll give you some guided
I feel
stuff.
like that's why you're here, though. I think
Love Joe Dispenza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know who that is.
Okay.
Okay. What is something that people oftentimes misunderstand about you?
My intentions. Because
That's not the answer I thought it was going to be.
Oh.
I like that. Go more.
Again, it was off the cuff, but like my intentions. I feel like people, they're like, whoa, you know, coming in hot, you know, or I have a lot of hot takes. Like we'll be in the office and I'm just like blurt out stuff, you know.
Really?
And I think people just, they don't know. They're like, I don't know what to do with this. Is she nice? Is she mean? Is she sassy? Is she like,
Okay.
I'm really like
that.
just trying to make people laugh.
Okay.
But it comes.
Sometimes it comes in hot.
Yeah, hot takes.
Yeah.
Hot takes by Jess.
Okay.
Yeah. My intentions are always good.
I was going to say your intentions genuinely are always good.
Yeah. Always. Every time.
Like even like when we were at lunch the other day with Kelly and you're like, something is happening here.
Yeah. I mean, I want to
Just like,
it just went from my head straight to my mouth.
literally just,
And then I said it and I was like, wow.
I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. I mean, I snort laughed. It was like tears falling. And it's just like, you just don't, you have no filter.
It's a little bit of RBF, you know, it's like something is happening here. Like, what is that? What are you trying to say?
It will never not be funny. It will never not be funny to me.
Thank God you think it's funny.
It's partly why I love you.
Yeah. I mean,
Genuinely.
this is important.
Yeah.
Rare.
Like the no filter is like, I show up for that. People that don't have a filter, I feel like are the most authentic people in the whole world.
I love it too.
Me
But,
too.
You know.
Yeah. What is a moment in your life you look back on and feel super thankful for?
So many. I would say, I'm not going to give you one.
Okay.
Getting into that leadership program shifted
Your whole narrative.
the universe for me.
Yeah.
It opened up a lot of doors and a lot of things that I didn't get an opportunity to see before because I wasn't raised normally. I had a lot of trauma and we didn't have any money and nobody was guiding me and I just applied to one college and went and stuff. So like I didn't have that guidance. I did the wrong major and like, right. And so it was nice for someone to say, why don't you go over here and meet with these people who know more than you? That's
the rising tide.
Yeah. Being around people that know more than me constantly is my favorite thing. So anyway,
Same.
I got off track there, but I think another one is, having my aunt and uncle sort of back into my life and getting really, really close with the both of them. And they retired down here and like just really having family. And
I love that.
yeah,
I love that.
those two I think are good ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a person that you look up to the most in your life? Kind of your guiding beacon.
I mean, my aunt is a badass. I love her, for sure her. But what I was doing in my head is just thinking back generally over my lifetime. And I have to say it's me.
Oh, don't make me cry. That's good. I love that.
I mean, I've gotten myself through everything that I've been through. I've pulled myself out of so many gutters. That's a joke. I've never actually been in a gutter. But like pulled myself out of like hard situations. And I didn't want to only be in sort of this, I wanted more for my career, my life. I didn't know what that looked like and I didn't know what it meant. And I just kept going and going and going and going and going. And then I moved to LA for a year because I wanted to do that. But then I wasn't through with startup life and I wanted it back. And so, right. And all of that I did by myself and I got myself through all of it. Most people wouldn't move across the country. let alone move
Heard.
back, right?
Yeah.
Like it's hard.
It takes, I've done it 3 times. I hear you.
Starting a company and waking up every single day and spending a year trying to formulate this new product, like it's a lot.
It's a lot.
And every single day I show up for myself, and every single day I do self-care stuff I know I need.
I fucking
And
love that.
I give myself grace on the days that I don't want to get out of bed or put on clothes. So I look up to me.
Yeah, I love that. I really
Yeah.
do love that. Speaking of grace, talk to me about your fur baby.
Oh my God. Well, I've always been a cat person for forever.
No, you have not.
Because I'm never home. They take care of themselves. They generally like don't care about you.
We don't like cat people.
Oh, we don't. There's some cat people listeners, and I understand you.
Look, I understand you too. You're a serial killer. Okay.
Oh, she doesn't mean that.
I don't mean it.
Okay.
I don't, but
Oh, come on. Cats, they're so easy. And then,
they're vindictive little devils that knock
you can
things
find
off
a good.
cupboards.
Generally speaking, an orange calico is a really good. Orange tabby is a really good cat. Calicos are assholes.
Calicos are also okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Heard.
I never actually had a dog. I love dogs.
Yeah.
But, like everybody else in the pandemic, I was never home. I felt like I was in solitary confinement. I was like, it was crazy. And I had wanted a dog, but I was never home. And so I got a dog. And I got
She got an angel of a dog.
an angel of a dog. There's Peak Lab Rescue in Apex is great.
Oh, okay. That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah. And they're fantastic. And I went and met with the foster mom, and she said, you can come and check on her.
Right.
They thought she was 1.5 years, and they were like, come check on her. But she just had puppies 11 weeks ago. She's very skittish. You probably will have to see her a few times.
Yeah.
And I went, and she came right up to me and smelled my hand and sat down
Oh, she
right
picked
next
you.
to me. And I was like, and she goes, well, looks like you can take her today. I've never seen her do that.
Whoa.
And I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. I just knew she had it rough. She was found pregnant and whatever. Then
Her soul picked you.
yeah. And so
Dogs do that.
she
Dog
doesn't need
people
a
know that dogs do that.
yeah.
You're a cat lady. You don't know.
No. But
Nothing
yeah,
against
she's
cats,
great.
but-
She's doesn't need a leash. She speaks English. I don't know how. She listens to me. I always say she saved me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
She's an angel.
I love that. Is there something you're really looking forward to in the next few months? Is there anything that's like coming up that you're like, I'm just so excited about it?
This podcast.
Agreed.
This podcast gave me life. We decided to do it on a Thursday. We filmed our first episode on a Friday.
That was 1 week and 1 day prior to this recording.
That is correct. And since then, we have been figuring it out. And it just feels right, and it feels good, and it feels authentic, and it feels like,
I love that.
what we both do coming together.
Yes, very much that.
So this podcast.
Very much that. Is there something that you wish people knew about you? Like if you could wear like a billboard on your forehead, what would that say? Caution, please feed me.
That's a good one.
They bite you when hungry.
That's 100% true. But it's my job to feed myself. I'm high maintenance, but I take care of myself.
You do it well.
My intentions are always good. That's what I wish people knew.
Okay.
There's just drive and grit and
Yeah.
Aries behind all of that strong fire shit you see about me, but
You're very Italian, and I don't think you even knew it.
joy and love and gentle,
Yeah.
squishy is really the core.
You break the outer nut, and it's
A lot of the introverts just
Goo.
don't understand it.
No.
They're like, what is a lot?
This is
Tone it down.
This is a lot. It's fair,
But
that's fair.
yeah.
You love food. I love that you love food. It is one of the things that makes me so joyful about you. But I want to know what your favorite food is.
That's not a thing.
You don't have a favorite food?
No. I mean, no. Who doesn't love a taco?
I mean,
A crunchy taco. That's
Oh,
not. I mean,
has to be
soft or
crunchy.
okay, but
has to be a crunchy taco.
but no. I don't. I
not gonna
enjoy
pick.
food.
Okay.
No.
Look,
I love food.
you have the right to refuse a question. I appreciate
Green
that.
peppers. I'm not eating that.
Oh, I was just going to say, you're a cat person and you like green peppers.
No.
Get the fuck away from me.
Green peppers are disgusting. Disgusting.
The worst.
This is a funny story. I I'm telling you, green peppers are disgusting. I love red and orange peppers, red and yellow and orange, whatever. And there's somebody at work, and he said, "You can't tell the difference." And I was like, "Fuck, I can. Yes, I can." Absolutely. And so we turned it into this. He said, "I bet you $100." And I was like, $100. Let's go. Yeah. They blindfolded me.
No.
And rearranged the peppers. And it took me a minute. And I was surprised. In his defense, they all tasted very similar.
Oh.
But I identified all of them correctly and took his $100.
Yes, ma'am. Did you go buy yourself some food?
I bought myself some Birkenstocks. I never had a pair, and I was like,
"Oh, Birks are life.
They change your life.
Birks are life.
It's a privilege to have a pair of Birkenstocks."
No, it is. I have several because part of adulting was realizing that you only get one pair of feet. Yeah. You need some Birks.
Yeah,
you need some Birks. If you had a magic lamp of 3 wishes, what would they be?
That what I work on so hard every single day legit becomes a household name because it changes people's lives, because it helps them through their day get confidence, live, they hold it, they feel like they're a part of a community of people. I would love for that to happen.
Okay.
I think I'm doing this, but I would love to just choose joy for the rest of my life. Not do things because I feel guilty, not do things because I feel like I have to.
Right.
Required. I very much have learned to choose joy. So just continue that for forever.
Okay.
And the third wish would be that I stay healthy long enough to do all those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Seems boring answers, but that's what came to mind. That's what came up.
Those are good answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just like, I don't want to predict life. I feel like the universe kind of takes you on a ride. But like if I'm choosing joy and changing lives, I'm good.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
Show up every day. Be someone's sunshine.
Yep.
Heard. You're stranded on an island. What tool are you bringing? One tool.
Come on.
One tool.
If I'm stranded on an island, I'm not okay because I'm scared of the dark.
Okay. Not the answer I was thinking it was going to be.
So I'm not thinking about a tool. I'm thinking about how to try to run from the tiger or the thing that's going to get me in the night.
So you need a fire starter so that you're not in the dark.
Okay, fine. I need a lighter.
Okay.
But not a lighter that I don't have to charge.
You need like a fire rock.
Okay, but I don't know how to fire. So
I don't either, but we learned.
All of a sudden, I'm very disturbed by the question.
Heard. It was bad.
I don't know. Now all I can think about is it's going to be dark.
So maybe a hut. You've got an igloo. Okay, something cool.
Just some light.
Cool. If you won the lottery, what are you doing with it?
Immediately hiring someone who handles money better than me to figure out what to do so I can be no.
Yeah.
You know, I've thought about that so much. I think I would fun things would be like I would buy a beach house and a mountain house, and I'd buy a place in Costa Rica for sure.
Yeah.
In Nosara.
Oh.
I love Nosara. It's a blue zone.
Oh.
And, and then I would I love to travel, so I'd take people places to do stuff and to experience life and to joy. And I would, pay off people's stuff that I felt deserved it.
Yeah. I like that. Debt-free and happy.
I'd probably hire a massage therapist.
Oh, to travel the world.
Permanent.
Just an assistant who does massage.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Right? That would be the dream.
Yeah.
Speaking of travel, if you could go anywhere in the world, what's been on your bucket list? Where are you itching to go?
I had a plan. No. I had a trip planned to the Greek islands, but this year just can't happen. That looked amazing. South of France, I really want to do really intense yoga retreats with fun, in Bali and I don't know. I love that kind of stuff. So the more of I want to do a safari.
Yeah. Oh.
But again, I'm a little high maintenance. So I don't
You know that about yourself.
It would be a lottery situation to do a bougie safari, right? Like
You're not
stretching in the dust and sleeping on I don't know.
You're not spending any time in the dark outside.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Heard. Absolutely noted.
In the wintertime, I struggle.
Yeah.
And not mentally, but just like I'm in the house. Mm-hmm. The boogeyman is not going to get me, honey.
Yeah, no. I won't even really take my dog walking when it's dark. Like, I get that.
Yeah.
I'm very much that. They're everywhere. The eyes are everywhere. Bad.
We're not good for each other in that way.
No.
Safety! Talk and roll!
I'm not coming to save you in the dark. I'll throw something at you.
I swear to God.
I'll throw you a flashlight.
No, yeah.
Good luck out there. Peace out.
Fuck.
Yeah. What does your dream life look like?
What I think I love the most about life is like, I don't know the answer to that question.
Yeah.
And I want to just like.
You want to just let it happen.
Yeah. I'm paying attention to my life.
Yeah.
And I'm letting it steer me and guide me. And I'm just going along for the ride. But like, again, it goes back to those other answers of like changing lives, helping people, making people feel safe.
Yeah.
Joy.
Yeah.
You know?
You do that well. You do that very well. This one I feel like is hard because I don't know the answer to this one.
Okay.
But I want to know if there is one moment in your life that you could relive, what would it be? I don't know why this one makes me want to cry, but.
No, I don't. The first thing that came to mind for me was I would have never been a runner. I started running like as a kid. And my knees are fucked. And I should never have been running.
You should never have been running.
So if I had to relive not running, that's not a good answer, but that's what came to mind.
If I'm running, run, because there's something chasing us. I am not a runner.
No, I mean, I'm turning 45 April 8th, and my knees are like, bitch.
Yep, they're 80.
We're going to get you back for that.
Yep.
So I don't think that would make you cry, but.
No. I don't know why that one makes me want to cry.
Maybe your moment that you would relive again is.
No, I just feel like life is so fast.
Life is so fast. I feel like I'm 25 years old.
I know. Like
outside of the knees.
The 80-year-old knees.
Yeah.
I just feel like you don't realize what you have until it's gone, and then it's gone. And you were like, was I even present?
But that changes when you get older.
I don't know. Does it?
Yes. When you turn 40, it's like a blanket just comes off of your eyes and you're like, oh, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. I don't care.
Yeah.
And you just.
I hear you.
It happens at 30 and it happens at 40.
I don't remember. 30 was a bad year.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll happen at 40 for me. I don't know.
I don't know.
What gets your head out of the clouds? What cools you?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you relax?
Oh, lots of things. Nature. I go into nature.
You have the perfect house for that.
Nature, woods.
That feels very you.
Meditation.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just like, oh, I don't want to do that. But meditation. I do guided meditation. I'm not like some meditation expert. I do guided stuff. I cold showers, Wim Hof breathing.
Yeah. You told me
do all that stuff.
You want to do the cold dunk tank.
Yeah, I do in the shower. Every morning I'm not like, it's not anything to brag about, but at the end of the shower, I turn it extremely cold in 15, 20 seconds.
That's like a body reset.
Uh-huh.
I like that.
All that stuff, calm ground.
That's fair. Last personal question before I ask you about HIKI.
Okay.
If you could tell your younger self anything, what would it be?
Don't run. Do not run.
Listeners at home, do not run. If you're running, stop. Stop running.
It's a personal thing, but running is bad for you. Okay. My younger self, anything? Mm-hmm. Nobody cares as much as you think they do.
Oh,
nobody cares.
Yeah.
No one cares.
No one.
Even the people that act like they care, they don't care.
They don't.
No one cares. Do whatever you want. No one cares. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just do whatever you want.
You can have whatever you like.
Yeah, you can have.
Okay, HIKI. Tell me about HIKI. Look, I love me some HIKI. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So this brand is near and dear to me. So HIKI is the Finnish word for sweat. A lot of people say HIKI, HIKI, which is understandable.
I did.
Yeah. It's HIKI, which is also funny because it's like a get a hickey.
Yeah.
So really dove into odor. To me, it's odor, right? And this brand, we had products to mitigate odor, right? And what I realized is that 67% of the US is size 12 and up and experience odor
Facts.
differently.
Yes.
2, that my products were helping them the most.
Yes.
They identified with the brand. It made them feel good, made them feel comfortable and confident. And I talk to every single one of my customers. Everybody that orders, I email them and I say, why did you order HIKI? How did you hear about us?
Yeah.
Why do you like it?
Yeah.
Tell me everything.
Love that.
So what I found is that there was something missing. There was a product that there was a missing link. Okay. And so I spent a year working on this formula. It's a deodorant lotion. We just launched it in the last month. And I kept saying, no, this isn't good enough. No, we need something different. No, this isn't lasting long. No, there's all these different things through R&D that you can do. Yeah. So now we launched a deodorant lotion. It's for all over the body. Good. And I decided to focus on skin folds. Yeah. Because they sweat and they get odor. Anywhere you feel wetness and odor, right? So everybody sweats under their armpit. I'm sweating right now. Causes odor. Right. Okay. I don't stink. Right? I'm sweating. I'm doing nervous sweating, right?
I've got between the thighs. I've got it between my thighs and under my titties as we speak.
Yes. So everybody has odor, right? Wetness and odor. But there's other areas you sweat, right? Between your butt crack. Yes. Lots of sweat.
Lots of weird funk.
Back folds, sweat.
Yeah.
Belly folds, sweat, right? Behind the knee, sweat. Yeah. Lots of neck folds. Yeah. People tell me lip, right? Just and wetness causes odor, right? And so it's not about sweat because we're a deodorant, right? Right. We're not an antiperspirant, we're a deodorant. Right. And
you don't stop sweat. You just mitigate the odor. Yeah, yes. Which I love.
So you can feel comfortable and confident that you're putting something safe on your skin and all over your body. You don't want to put something between your legs that's between your thighs. pH balance. Right? Well, you're not supposed to be external only, bro.
I know, but still, it travels.
Yeah. Yes.
Us big girls know.
So
your thighs don't touch. We know.
Okay, fair.
You put something on your knee and pretty soon it's in your cooter. You're like, what in the hell? Icy hot. Travels like hell.
Yeah. So we made sure it's safe.
Yeah.
Right? So
I mean, don't put it in your vagina.
Like, please don't do that.
Don't do that. No, but it travels.
Yeah. Yeah. So I wanted to make something that you could use everywhere, that you could be comfortable, that you could shave and then use it. It's not burning. It's not causing you any problems, but it's mitigating your odor. Yeah. And I'm telling you, nothing, no deodorant that I've ever used lasts this long. And when I did not stop until the formula got there. Yeah. And here we are.
Why do you strive so hard to be inclusive?
When I was diving in and realized that my core consumer most benefited from these products, I decided to learn more because I realized I didn't know a lot. So I reached out to people like you and Kelly and all these people to find out more. And I said, can you hop on a call with me? I want to learn more. Yeah. And that, I mean, you guys are the reason that the new product is here because you helped me understand there was something missing. But what I understood is that plus size people are bullied and have assumptions about their bodies, and people who don't understand anything about being plus size make assumptions, and it's fucked up.
It is.
And it was a calling. It was like a hook. Like this is what's next, listen to the universe, whatever. This is what's next. And when people were like, I feel like you hear me. I feel like this brand hears me. I feel like I see myself. Yeah. Then I'm like, you know what? This is it.
This is it. You do it
I want people to see themselves. I want someone who is in a wheelchair, who can't shower every day. I want them to use HIKI and feel like they're part of a community of people who support them. Yes. I want people to feel good using the product, period.
And you
yes,
do that
it's
very
great
well.
that it helps, but yes, we are a community of people.
Yes.
And you're safe here.
You've done that exceptionally well. You're an incredible ally. And we thank you for that.
Yeah.
And
I'm doing this podcast so I can learn more.
That's
why we're doing it.
Yeah. And honestly, the people that you have lined up so far are incredible.
Yeah.
Our lineup is incredible.
I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
They're going to teach me so much more.
And that's the thing is like, we're both going to learn so much.
I mean, I didn't know that they're the chairs. You got to be careful what chairs you sit in. It's just unbelievable every single day what you have to think about in a bigger body that other people don't have to think about, but should be thinking about.
Can I fit through the aisles?
It's awful.
Are the chairs going to support my weight? Are the chairs going to be comfortable? Will they have indoor seating for me? Or is it benches outside? It's things like, does the seatbelt fit? Will I have access to an extender? Right. It's just every single thing. You can't walk into a store and buy anything because God forbid they carried plus size. You know what I mean? It's like, but what you've done really well, like at our photo shoot in July, you showed up with 2 coolers with towels and rags and HIKI product and wipes and things that no other brand has ever thought to show up with at a photo shoot before. And you thought about it before asking anybody. You were just like, I think this is what needs to happen. And you did. And you brought popsicles and water and all the things. There was indoor with air conditioning. You thought about all that. Not many people do. So I think that's really
interesting.
I think that
kind of ties back to like adding value. I want to make sure that I'm adding value and I'm taking care of people and I want people to feel happy and safe. And if I find like this particular life got me here to show me there is a group of people that actually people don't think about in a good way sometimes and make assumptions about them. And I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Let's go hard.
Let's go hard.
Yeah.
Let's go hard. What are you the most excited about for HIKI in the next year?
I just got chills. So many things. People to use it, right? Like it speaks for itself. Just use it, try it, call me. Use it, try it, email me. Use it, try it, tell me what you think.
Yeah.
Like I just want more people to know it exists, to understand how it exists. I think a lot of people don't understand because I've been so bullish on like made for skin folds used all over the body. People don't understand that it's a deodorant for your armpits.
Yeah.
I use it every single day. People at work, you use it every single day because we're also testing like is something gonna, right? Like nothing, right? But like it works and like mitigates odor. Everything. So I just want people to know about it. I want them to try it. I want someone who has felt like shit about odor and who maybe has been made fun of and people say they stink to they didn't have anything before. Now they can use HIKI and it's just like, now they have confidence and joy and just like can go out there and not have to worry about that.
Yeah.
That's what I want on a very large scale.
Yeah. When people think of odor, they associate it oftentimes with like, oh, that person's unclean. Odor is a very normal thing. It happens to all bodies.
Yes.
Sometimes it's dictated by things like hormones and the food you consume and your stress response. People don't realize that odor doesn't equate to dirty or unclean.
Well, and literally it also is wetness causes bacteria that causes odor.
That was going to be
all of the other stuff. It's like, yes. But wetness causes bacteria, which causes odor. So if you have wetness under your boobs, it's going to smell bad because bacteria is going to grow, right? It doesn't mean you're dirty or disgusting. Right? I mean, you sweat when you get out of the shower sometimes.
Yeah, it's hot as Hades.
There's wetness.
Here. Yeah.
Like, and it's not even about sweat. It's about wetness and odor.
It's about the odor that comes with the wetness.
Yes.
Let me tell you, some days when I'm wearing like a sports bra or a t-shirt over it, I'll get a whiff of my coconut. I'm like, I smell so good.
I know.
I
changed over to vanilla. I've been using vanilla.
Did you?
I really like it.
Oh, I'm rocking with the
I mean,
coconut right
I was addicted to
I've
coconut.
unscented on today because I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to be overwhelmed because I knew I was going to be changing. And stuff,
How do you like it?
I love the unscented. I love it because it just is like, I know it, I'm not going to stink. I like the whiff of a smell.
Yeah.
I have really, really sensitive skin.
Okay.
And I can't use many products. So like I can't put lotion on. So the only perfume I can put on is on my clothes. I can't really put it on my skin.
Oh, yeah.
So when I have a product that actually I can't use laundry detergent. So when I have a product that I can actually smell good in and it doesn't fuck me up, I'm like, I'm wearing that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yay.
Yeah. Where can people buy HIKI?
You can buy it on our website, myhiki.com. You can also get it on Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon, so you can get Prime delivery.
Love that.
Yeah, and we're working on some other fun things.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
but right now that's where we are.
Okay. Where can people reach you?
Oh, please reach me. Jess at myhiki.com. Hello at What the Body.
Yeah. That comes right to us. So
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
Very
I
good.
mean, just email me.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Yeah.
Anything.
You're really good about that, and you
Yeah.
respond. And like, if you know you're sending something to somebody, you write like a handwritten note. Like, I think your thoughtfulness on just the outreach to people is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's intentional, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, listen, I want you to know I'm right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's do this together.
Yeah.
You're not alone.
Yeah.
You know, I see
like
you.
that. That was going to be my final question. What's the one thing that you want our listeners to know? Is that?
Yeah, I mean, for sure that, but like, people are always like, why? I don't understand why you care about plus size people. That's what they say to me. And I'm like,
If you're listening, y'all, she is a very tiny human. She's very thin. Like,
oh, I guess it's, yeah.
right? Because people don't know who you
Yeah,
are.
fair.
I'm the plus size one. Like, she is not a plus size individual, but she rocks really hard.
Well,
for our
fuck that.
community.
It's like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Not many people.
it's a
think that way.
marginalized group of people who people don't understand, and quite honestly are the most hated, quote unquote, that you can read this stat. Like, I mean, you know, specifically women. Why? It doesn't make any sense to me, and I am just whatever I can do to destigmatize that, and to, more importantly, make people feel comfortable and confident and find joy. That's what I'm gonna do.
Love that.
I don't know. Keep getting. See, my face got a little red.
You did. You just got all flushed and red.
Yeah, just don't fuck with my people.
Don't fuck around and find out. She's sort of like a spider.
Yeah,
monkey.
I just want people to know that, like, I know that seems strange if you see me, and people ask me all the time, and I welcome the question, and I get it, but like, I want to
It's why
change
she's my people.
that.
Yeah.
So
You're good people.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Awesome. If you guys like what you've heard, make sure to subscribe to our page. Thank you for getting to know us over the last couple of weeks. And we appreciate you being here.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Thanks for being so open today.
Yeah.
Open and honest. We love you guys. Reach out if you want. hello@whatthebody.com. Make sure to subscribe. And if you have any questions, drop them below.
We'll see you next time.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.